Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Dr. Kay Colley, and I'm an associate professor of mass communication at Texas Wesleyan University. And I'm coming to you today from my home office, and we're going to talk with Ryan Keating, Director of Sports Information here at Texas Wesleyan. Hi, Ryan.
Hey, how's it going?
Oh, it's going pretty well. Thank you so much for visiting with me today.
I'm glad to be here.
How are you doing?
We're doing well. My wife and I feel very fortunate to have jobs that allow us to work from home during this time. We have some family and friends that are on both sides of this thing in terms of workforce. My cousin and uncle, they work in the healthcare industry, so they're on the front line, so to speak. And while some of our friends are, on the verge of dealing with unemployment, like so many of our fellow Americans. So we feel really bad for those folks, and we're just doing our part to stay home and praying we can start getting back to where we were before this thing started.
Absolutely. And today, I just wanted to talk with you very briefly on something that our colleague and Rams sports fan extraordinaire, Martha Ernge, sent me a link to this greatest moments of 2019-2020 bracket that you put together, and I was floored when I saw that. What a great idea to take this time to remind Rams sports fans of the great live events from just this past year.
Yeah, well, first I'd like to say that Martha is just an amazing person. So big shout out to her. She does a lot for the athletics department, and we're happy to have her support. But yeah, this thing is just something we decided to do to try and create content and keep our minds off of not having sports in the spring. Trying not to get depressed too much about that. We try a lot of things, and we one of the main things is, can we do it effectively? And I think this is one of the things that we said, yeah, let's do this, and so far it's going pretty great.
So, was this your idea?
No, I can't take credit for the bracket idea. I actually got it from one of the COSIDA forums I read. COSIDA is the College Sports Information Directors of America, which I'm a part of, and it's a fantastic resource, especially for newer professionals to the field, because all of its members, they love to share knowledge and ideas on how to improve your craft, create content, and just really stay sane during the incredibly demanding workload some of the smaller departments like mine operate under. But they definitely make sure you're not alone, and they let you know that you can reach out with any questions, and they're also available to get you to share and to contribute the knowledge that you've learned as well. And I want to also give a big shout out to my assistant Cameron Irvine for creating the graphic. I always have an idea in my head of how graphics look visually, and I say, this is kind of what I want, Cameron, and he comes with me, and when I see it, I'm like, man, this is better than anything I could have ever imagined. So he does great work, and shameless plug, if you he has a private venture called Simulation Football League. Go check that out, simulationfl.com. But yeah, no, this wasn't our idea, but we made sure to make it our own and put our own little Ram sports style on it.
It was a fantastic one. It was just really good. So, when does the voting start? Today, right?
Round one voting actually started yesterday
Yesterday.
at 5 p.m. And each round will last for 3 days. We wanted to make sure that we gave it enough time to live, so that a lot of people are dealing with other things. So if they get on Twitter and just start scrolling, they may miss it one day. So I wanted to make sure we had plenty of time to get everybody, all Ram Nation, to vote. So round two will start on Monday at 5 p.m. All times will start and end at 5 p.m. And so the semi-final round, or the remaining four moments, will start on Thursday, April 16th, and the championship round will start on Monday, April 20th, and then 3 days later we'll crown a champion. But already I'm seeing great support, great engagement from all of the polls that we have going on right now. So I'm really impressed and really excited to see how it turns out.
So how do people vote?
So people can go to ramsports.net and click on the first story as soon as it pops up. It's called 2019-20 Greatest Moments Bracket. And when you click on that story, you'll get background info on all 16 moments if you scroll down. So in the story, there's a link straight to the Twitter tweet that we posted, and we also pinned it to our page on Twitter at Ram Sports, so that you can find it really easily. It's right there at the top. All 8 matchups from the round 1 are in the comments, so it's really easy to go right down the line and vote on all those.
So can you vote more than once?
Yes and no. You can't vote more than once on the particular match per round.
Okay.
So like there are 8 matchups in this round, so you can vote for all of those 8 matchups once, and then once round 2 begins, obviously the poll starts over and you can vote again.
Okay. So remind us again, when are those winners going to be announced?
So the winners will be announced, or the greatest moment will be announced on Thursday, April 23rd at 5 p.m. So the great thing about a Twitter poll is when I know, you'll know, right? So all you have to do is vote for that moment, and then you'll see where you are, what percentage of votes each moment got. So yeah, I'm really excited. I'm hoping we get a great turnout for that championship moment too.
All right. So are any of the teams like out there trying to drum up support for their particular moment? Do you know?
Absolutely. We've already seen some retweets of the poll. Hey, can you vote for me? Hey, vote for volleyball. Vote for women's tennis. Vote for women's wrestling. So it's awesome to see that a lot of our student athletes getting their friends and family and their followers involved.
Okay, so here's the nitty gritty of this. Who's going to win?
I don't know. I know this is probably cliche to say, but all of these moments were huge, and the winner, and they're all winners in their own right. And it stinks that we didn't get to see if baseball's Gabriel Cicada would have kept up the dominance he displayed and went on to break the single season strikeouts record. His moment is he had 16 strikeouts in one game, which in a 7-inning game, which is unheard of. It sucks that we're not going to get to see what happens, see if baseball makes a run. It stinks that we're not going to see women's golf continue on their hot streak. They won 2 in a row, both the team win and individual wins in 2 back-to-back tournaments. And they had already won one more, so that makes they had won 3 tournaments with 4 tournaments to go. So they seemed like they were poised to make a deep championship run. Men's golf didn't get to defend their national title this year. Charles Dorsett, our freshman All-American, the first to do so in the program. I would have liked to see what he did he would have done in the outdoor arena. All those moments seemed like they got a little cut short, but we're trying to honor them with this bracket. But for me to pick a winner, I don't know, maybe a little too gauche in my opinion. So I'll just sit back and let Ram Nation decide.
Okay, well, all right. Well, you can be, the neutral. I have my favorites. I definitely have my favorites, but
Good.
I'm not going to tell anybody either. I'll let
Good.
my Twitter do the talking.
That's right.
So what can we expect from athletics for the rest of the semester? Any more fun contests, or what are we going to do?
I don't know if we'll have any more contests, none on the docket, but if something comes up and we think that we're able to do it effectively and pull it off, then we'll definitely pounce on that. We are looking to have some student athlete Instagram takeovers, maybe, as well as some video interviews with student athletes and coaches.
Great.
So I'm also excited about that because I'll get to be on the interviewer side of things.
Yeah, I get that. I totally get that. That whole question answer thing, it's a whole lot easier to be the questioner than the answer person.
In my opinion too, yeah, I agree with you.
All right then. So I know we heard earlier you have little ones at the house, so is the Easter Bunny visiting you this weekend?
Yeah, it was really cool. Her daycare, we haven't been sending her to daycare, and her daycare stopped by yesterday, and her teachers had some bunny ears on and hid some eggs for her, so that was cool. We're gonna try and do, we're gonna try and do some egg hunting on Sunday, and maybe have a little bit of the family over to stay 6 feet away and wear masks and stuff like that, just to be on the super safe side. So um, hopefully we'll get some good entertainment out of that.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, thank you so much for joining me today, Ryan. I really appreciate it. And as the sports world continues to adapt to our changing circumstances and as Ram Sports continues to evolve, I hope you stop back by and visit with me. We can figure out what to talk about again.
Yeah, I'd love to. Yeah, thanks for having me very much.
All right. And for Texas Wesleyan's Mass Communication degree program, I'm Dr. Kay Colley. Stay safe. See you soon.